Considering how you guys are connected from last November, how surreal, strange, everything that, kind of, as Zach said before, comes full circle now that you guys are teammates in the NFL.
Yeah, I mean, I would just say, first off, the game, in itself, up north and Ohio State rivalry is insane, from day one, whenever you attend these prestigious colleges, that's the main goal. So, but being my rival my first, my 3 years throughout my career, then finally being teammates, it's crazy to, see them in the building. I'm going to be seeing them day in and day out, but I mean, we're brothers now, and it's all about that.
Like, what kind of reaction have you gotten since last night from just Northeast Ohio, friends, family, as you got to hear from more people about being with the hometown team?
Yeah, being with my hometown team has just been a blessing come true. It's the greatest feeling ever. I feel like, everybody wants to stay home, but sometimes it's not a reality. But waking up this morning, it's an actual reality. Waking up as a Cleveland Brown is insane. I talked about this with my family, friends, since I was, ever since I played football, at the age of 6.
Zach, how playing in that style offense you had there at Michigan, how will that prepare you for the NFL?
Yeah, I think it's perfect. We were a run-first offense for sure, run the ball a lot, and then they start stacking the box in with the play action. But, JJ was able to pass the ball too, so I think we were pretty diverse, and able to do a lot of things. So, I'm excited to see how that's going to help me translate to the NFL.
Zach, you made 41 starts at Ray Dog. How much experience do you have playing other positions?
Yeah, so I cross-trained to play center my sophomore year. We had an older guy come in who was a walk-on, earned his way to have a scholarship, fifth-year guy. He had some back problems, so I cross-trained to play center. He was able to make it through the year, so I never had to play, but I played center in 2 spring games, 2 springs, so I have experience there, just never any true actual games.
And Mike, you were saying you guys are brothers now, but go back to that game on November 25th and Zach gets hurt. What's that like for you guys to see a moment like that where a guy gets carted off the field? Because it could happen to anybody, right?
Oh yeah, no doubt. We were just talking about that, and we were just saying whoever's going to win that game, that was the national championship game. So they won a national championship, so there's no coincidence. But just seeing that, and it's obviously the biggest rivalry of all sport. Just to see that out there, and we even prayed for him after when that happened. So it was just real tragic to see that. He's a hell of a player, and my teammate now, my brother. But we were just real. Because when you go out there against those guys, you want to play against the best. You don't want to go against, no offense to anybody, but the second and third, you want to go against the top. And this game is all about competing.
Injury. Can you just kind of share with us when you did that and what you were feeling and sort of what you said?
Oh yeah, no, we was just checking up on him, just making sure everything's good. I know he wanted to play in the national championship game. That was just, everybody would want to do that thing for sure. So. For sure, it was just a tragedy that happened.
Zach, all the things you processed, did you worry about your NFL future at all?
It definitely crossed my mind. On the, going into that game and, the year I've had, and then that happening, I didn't know what had happened at that point, but it definitely crossed my mind. I knew something had happened to my leg. I didn't know how bad or how good it was, but it's definitely something that crossed my mind for sure.
I read somewhere that you could actually feel something with the bones as you were being
carried off. So when the doctors came out, my leg was kind of sideways, so they straightened it out, and I could feel all the bones in there crinkling kind of and touching. So it wasn't the best experience, but we got through it.
You called it the worst best case scenario. So where are you health wise? Have you hit all the checkpoints, and where are you in terms of your rehab?
Yeah, so I'm cleared for everything. So at this point, it's just building the strength back up, building the stamina. But the leg's healed, so at this point, it's just building the calf strength and the muscles around it back up.